Hello everybody, welcome to the video. Today we are going to be making Aidan O'Connell, the man on your screen right now, the absolute pimp. I just love that picture of him. And yeah, basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and edit him. I'm gonna put his ratings at what they should be. Let's be real, a 59 is not what he's looking like in preseason, so I'm gonna make him reasonably okay, near 65 69 overall, somewhere in that area. And then we will go ahead, put him in franchise and career simulation time. Actually, you know, I was just looking at these and I have messed with them a little bit, but it was more like this, where it was like kind of down a little bit. And I was thinking about it and I was like, these are still good throwing. Like his throw power, like we can move that up, but I'm gonna put it back to default, move his throw power up a little bit, deep throw accuracy up a little bit, and then we'll put him in. He'll still be around like a 60 overall, but honestly, he has the ability to like work as a quarterback in the game. So Aidan O'Connell, new and improved. Jimmy Garoppolo will be, I'll fake an injury or something, right? And then Aidan O'Connell step in at a 63 overall, 25 years of age, out of Purdue. Says 4 years in the league. How does he have 4 years in the league? That makes no sense, Madden. Like, yeah, sure, Jimmy's been in the league for 9. He's been in the year. It's just not like, it's not a fact. Like, what the fuck? Like, I go back into the editing here and it says years pro and it says 0 right above the hometown there. Really interesting. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm gonna make sure all this is saved, and hopefully I didn't just mess anything up. But I'm gonna hope, yeah, all this saved. And so let's head right on in to franchise. So here's the roster. I did switch to Dallas playbooks just because they are goated and like they're just insane. So we're gonna go ahead and just reorder everything, get everything ready, and then what we're gonna do here on offense is put this man Aidan Pimp O'Connell into the starting quarterback role. We're gonna go ahead. It shouldn't change. I've got the auto reorder depth chart whatever off, so especially just for this season we'll see Aidan O'Connell ball out. Let's see how he's doing with the rest of the team at the midseason mark. And Las Vegas starts off 3-4, second in the division. It looks like AJ Cole has superstar development. I'm pretty sure that's the punter. They have a breakout defensive lineman lined up, and I want to see what is going on with like Aidan O'Connell. I want to see what his numbers look like at the midseason. I was going to say, I swear to God, if I see Jimmy Garoppolo, I'm going to be mad. But Aidan O'Connell so far is balling out. A little bit more interceptions than you'd like. It's like a little over 1 per game, if not 1 per game. Davante Adams is killing it. Helps have a receiver like that if you are Aidan O'Connell. Robert Spillane is doing what I guess he does. Sacks going around. Max Crosby obviously looks really good. But Aidan O'Connell, 1,500 yards, 11 passing touchdowns, 8 interceptions is quite a bit. But I mean, off to a solid start to a young career, and let's see how he can finish out the team, or finish out the season with the team, and with the record of 3-4 to start. And go either way. Raiders finished the season 7-10. So it is a little interesting here. They didn't really move much. They kind of stayed the same, just a little under par, aka the middle of the row, average 8-8, 500, whatever you want to call it. Aidan O'Connell, 3,800 yards, pretty much, 26 touchdowns, 22 interceptions is a lot. For how good his accuracies are, I'm really surprised in that. Josh Jacobs is really good receiving. Davante Adams kind of fell off the second half. Spillane was still solid. Don't really know why I'm paying attention here to defense, but Aidan O'Connell, so far, a commanding beginning to his career so far. Let's go ahead, head into next season, see how this could work out for him, see if there's new pieces on the team. And he will start again. I'll make sure he starts every single year. And you'll notice Aidan O'Connell is third on this depth chart now, with Castillo, the new competition in here. Don't worry, Aidan O'Connell through the preseason absolutely was Patrick Mahomes-esque. Will come in and will be the starting quarterback for the Raiders this year. Yeah, we're just going to work on his accuracies. He hasn't really gotten much better. I mean, it's not bad at all. That's not bad. Awareness could go up a bit. I think that could be a reason for the interceptions. And that's the only thing I can think of. He's still a really good quarterback, accuracy wise, and hopefully, you know, it only progresses as time goes on. Still has Jacobs and Adams, two of the best pieces perhaps in the whole entire league to develop around. And let's go ahead, let's go to the end of this this year. I'm not going to be stopping at midseason every season. That would get pretty annoying pretty quick. And Raiders finished 2-15. These should be pretty good numbers from Aidan O'Connell. Honestly, if you go 2-15, you're gonna have a great season, and that's just what life's led you to believe. 3,900 yards, best season so far. Lower on the interception, so it really wasn't the QB play holding him back compared to last year. Josh Jacobs is a little bit worse. Offense is a little bit more spread around. I'm not even gonna worry about defense. Aidan O'Connell, that's the best thing to see, is he's only getting better so far. Aidan O'Connell officially into the 70s now, so a little bit of a rough offensive line. I mean, you probably want something a little bit better than this. That's Shane Zylstra as well. Yeah, you're kind of lowering down on your pieces around you, and it's a little unfortunate. I'm gonna move Jacoby up into number 2 spot, Trey Tucker into that number 3, because Hunter Renfrow should still be playing the slot. Where's the slot receiver role? Where is that? There it is. So I'll move Hunter into the slot. So yeah, Aidan O'Connell, 70 overall now. Let's see what he can do. Attaboy, Aidan O'Connell, bringing this team to a 10-7 record by the end of it. I'm looking over to the right, looking for the constant like pass leaders, so we can maybe get Aidan O'Connell on a better... Okay, but he was 4th in the league in yards. Aidan O'Connell put the league on notice this year. 4,350 yards, 35 touchdowns, and 14 interceptions. Like I said, this man is only getting better as time goes on. Devontae Adams did his thing. Trey Tucker, I was hoping for a little bit more out of him. Him and Aidan O'Connell seem to have a good little hookup in the and good chemistry in the preseason, but instead Aidan O'Connell just does whatever the frick he wants and it's gonna work out. 4,300 plus yards in his 3rd season. Looks like that 70 overall mark seemed to be the one, but can they get past the Buffalo Bills in the wild card in these AFC playoffs? I think they can. It's a game of odds, and the odds wasn't great, but there was still some odds. Offense looking over again, a little bit better of an offensive line now. Parham's got a little bit more time to develop. Aidan O'Connell ready to once again put the league on notice, take the league by storm, come in and be an MVP caliber quarterback in year, I believe it is now number 3. It could be number 4 actually, now that I think about it. So we just have a 1 season high, then go back down to 6-11 or 6-11. So obviously not good, not great. So look at the stats and awards here. We'll look mainly at the stats. Aidan O'Connell, nearly 4,000 yards, but 3,900 yards, 30 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. It's the first sign of regression we've seen. Devontae Adams is still really good, and Josh Jacobs was still spectacular. Oh, okay, so Aidan O'Connell has basically already said he doesn't want to be here. He's got all the interest in the world. I'm going to let him walk. I'll see him in free agency. I'll give him his bag and a half that he deserves. Also, shouldn't he have star development by now? I think he actually threw too many interceptions, but... you guys got my game plan. I'll show you guys. Aidan O'Connell, who's now 29, by the way. He's getting up there in age. I want to give him the fattest contract in NFL history that a 73 overall quarterback has ever seen. I think it'll be pretty much impossible to ignore if you are Aidan O'Connell. So let's go ahead and evaluate the offers here. And boom, my signings. Aidan O'Connell, welcome to the Raiders. And now that we have our franchise quarterback signed for the next 7 or so years, Aidan O'Connell is ready to dominate. I changed playbooks and we're ready to go. Raiders go 7-10. So as a Raiders hater, I really do enjoy seeing this constant bad season performances here from the Raiders. And Aidan O'Connell, this playbook is not working. I'm gonna have to change it back, or just change it in general. Josh Jacobs is still so good at, I mean, he's probably a good 30 years old, 32 maybe. And Jacoby Myers is your new leading receiver in Las Vegas. Aidan O'Connell, once again, will take command of this offense. And the offensive line is looking a lot better than when we first started. We have a new tight end in town. Michael Mayer's still really good. Barkley, Carrington, and Myers still here defensively. Team's looking good. We should be in an okay spot to go out and get some sort of winning record. At least we're in a good spot for it. Mess with playbooks again, and let's see if we can get her done. There it is, 11-6. And by the way, the Chiefs went 17-0, by the way. Holy shit, that is, and that's very, very, very unfortunate for us. That's insane. Like, you don't just do that. Aidan O'Connell, though, came out throw for 4,000 yards, 31 touchdowns to only 13 interceptions. Great season again from Josh Jacobs and a good receiving season from Jacoby Myers. But Aidan O'Connell putting up a solid year, 28th in passer rating. Definitely could be a lot, even a bit better. So, in the wild card against the Pittsburgh Steelers, who actually are pretty good overall, can the Las Vegas Raiders and Aidan O'Connell get it? No, they can't even put it into the divisional. If we make it to divisional, I'll hop in and play with Aidan O'Connell in Madden 24. I'm not gonna say just whatever. You guys understand. Let's move on to next season. Again, for another time, for another season, and we actually have a superstar X Factor tight end now. So we'll go ahead and bring up the best lineup, and that's kind of interesting here. Very, that's okay. Defensively, you still got the same pieces around. I'm surprised Max Crosby's still alive. That man already looks like he's 50. No offense to Max Crosby and Max Crosby lovers out there, but let's be real. Let's be real. Let's put Aidan O'Connell through another season. Bring him to the playoffs. Hopefully they can make it past the wild card. We'll jump in if they make it to the divisional or conference or Super Bowl. Aidan O'Connell, career sim, gameplay. Woohoo. And Raiders go 8-9 with Aidan O'Connell under center. We'll see what sort of numbers he put up this year in more of an average season than a playoff contending season. So menus, again, very slow. Aidan O'Connell, 4,100 yards, which is only good for 9th in the league. We've got a lot of good passers right now. 22 touchdowns to only 12 interceptions. You'd like a little bit more touchdowns. Receiving, you didn't even have a receiver over 1,000, and Josh Jacobs is still very, very good. Aidan O'Connell, like, again, he's getting good, but he's also kind of bad. Like, it's kind of hard to gauge right now. And this team's been very inconsistent and hard to predict. Did Aidan O'Connell retire? Dude, I just go into this next one, and since I have auto whatever, I just saw Carlson and AJ Cole sitting in the quarterback spot, and I was like, okay, well, it hasn't been 7 years for that contract to be done, and Aidan O'Connell isn't here. Where the frick did Aidan O'Connell go? Injuries are off, so I'm just gonna go NFL rosters and go to quarterback, go to all that look for him, and going and scrolling down a little bit. Danny Dimes, good to see him here. But where the hell? I don't think Aidan O'Connell is like on the face of the planet anymore. So yeah, Aidan O'Connell, he's done. He's out of the league, and he had a good career so far, or not so far. He had a good career. Let me know if you guys want me to do this with anybody else. I was thinking about Malik Cunningham. Whatever else comes up, maybe put him into simulation, career sim wise. You do this sort of thing, make him the franchise QB, or set him up and treat him like one. So I don't know. Let me know how you guys liked the video. If you guys did, consider leaving a like and subscribing. And that'll be all for me. Thank you guys for watching the whole entire video, and I'll see ya.